All right, so Xbox recently announced that they are buying Bethesda for $7.5 billion.
7.
Bethesda, the company that brought us games like Fallout and
Doom.
Doom, and how's the other big? Oh, Elder Scrolls. Obviously, that's what was escaping my mind. Skyrim. I played forever.
Yeah.
Fun, Bethesda, right up the street from us. I actually applied to work there.
I did too.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would have loved to work there and commute
Yeah.
there. It's really cool. Based in Bethesda, Maryland. Shout out DMV. So, anyway, Xbox recently bought this company. I think it was a really big flex move for them. Sony does things like buy Insomniac games, and and has exclusive like Spider-Man and it's good stuff like that, right?
Spider-Man deals and what is it? The Unreal Engine. They also have exclusivity for that too.
Yeah. So but people tend to forget, even if the Sony PlayStation sells better, Microsoft as a company has money.
Oh, Microsoft
can stomp on you with their money. So they just went out, spent a couple bills, bought a company, and now they have a company that has really great AAA titles, a very popular company. So
they $7.5 billion in a power move for exclusivity, but not really exclusivity, which is
what's crazy because your boy Phil, he came out and he said that not every Bethesda game is going to be an Xbox console exclusive, which really means that whenever we feel like it, we'll let other consoles get their games. Which to me makes sense. I mean, if you own the company, you want to put it out as many platforms as possible to win.
Make that money.
But I mean, you also want to make sure the best stay on your in-house. So I mean, when you find that proper balance, that works out. Honestly, I played Fallout 3, which I really enjoyed. But I'm not that big a Fallout fan. Waking up in a vault, going out and exploring the world. I never actually beat any of the games. I had 3 and I had New Vegas, and I think 4 was gifted to me on Steam, but I never played it.
I got 76 for free and never played it.
Gotcha. Elder Scrolls, on the other hand, there was one called Oblivion that I read that was the first. That was actually the first. Oh, that's not the first RPG. It was the first I'll call them modern RPGs, on the PS3 or whatever that I played. Oblivion was okay, but closing Oblivion gates got boring real quick. Skyrim, when I got that on PC, I wish I could. I have put more hours in that game than any other game I've played. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, anybody I know that talks about it says it takes over your life.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, the fact that Xbox has this now, am I going to have to buy an Xbox to play the next Elder Scrolls game? I think it'll still come to PC, so probably not. But I think this was a brilliant move by Microsoft.
Here's
what do you think?
Here's what makes it even cooler. You don't need an Xbox, dude. You already have a great PC. All you have to do is get Game Pass for $14 a month, and you can play all these games.
That is true.
All of them.
Game Pass does work on PC as well.
All of them.
It's $15 a month, but
$14.99.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I just want to be factual. But,
and you don't. That's what makes this deal so awesome, and the fact that it's I know y'all a big company and you're all about money, but you're you guys can still play the games. And the really, really awesome thing is they bought 20 studios within the last few years. They've said that they have not pushed in on those studios. They've let them work and let them still be their own. And I'm
that's good. You don't want to
tell that to EA. Every studio that they buy, they destroy.
Not every studio.
Every studio.
I'm not really that big a fan. I don't really.
They go in every time. EA's they're the biggest developers, and they go in and they buy these studios and just tear them to pieces because they have their way of doing things, and they're like, no, this is not. We build these wonderful games doing it our way. Why can't you let us?
Well, they're the
look at Mass Effect.
And they want to.
Mass Effect just went downhill.
The last one was not good. But I mean, the first 3 were great.
Yeah, but because the studio got to do them.
What was the last Andromeda? I have that game. Like, I wasn't that big a fan of that one.
But that's besides the point. Microsoft is just they got so knocked for not having exclusives.
And
they
now,
legit had 2 exclusives for real. Really big. You had Halo, you had Sea of Thieves. If you really want to talk about big exclusives,
you're not even gonna put Gears up there anymore.
Gears is a wonderful game, but people don't talk about it like when you talk like Halo or new titles. So I'm talking new title wise. That last Gears was awesome, but Sea of Thieves was the only thing that came out of the 12 studios that they bought last year, and I was like that. It's that and what's the zombie game? State of Decay.
That was an exclusive?
That was that's a studio that they bought.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so you got that and Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, Gears, and Halo. The PlayStation list is ridiculously long, and they were all great games. Yeah. That's what kind of blows me about. You just got this exclusivity deal. You spent 7.5, and you're not going to keep one of the games to yourself?
They might. They said they might. You don't know which ones, though.
That would make people have to get Game Pass or buy Xbox.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'd probably go the Game Pass route, honestly.
Yeah, I don't see you having a reason to buy an Xbox if you have a PC that's built to run these games well. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I have both, but my PC's definitely not as powerful as the people that build PCs. So, I'm excited.
Alright, so I mean, Xbox buying Bethesda, definitely a flex move. Definitely puts them, it puts them back in the news, puts them back on the map. I still think that, even though it's a really big studio with a number of good exclusives that a lot of people like, I really hate. I'm not even trying to go on Xbox and just saying I think PlayStation still has a couple more exclusives that people might be more excited about. But this definitely.
I don't think we have anything. I don't think Microsoft has any. I say we as Xbox players, we have nothing. Especially
what I'm saying
title,
with the addition of the Bethesda buy, you stuff. But
there's a lot of really classic games with them, but it's still not. Like I said, 20 studios. We bought 20 studios, and we still don't have any games. That it's just like,
one exclusive you forgot, Crackdown.
All right. Let's just move on from that.
I just wanted to see your face.
Crackdown, and then do you remember when Crackdown was supposed to be the Xbox One X? Launch title, and then it didn't get finished, and then when it finally came out, everybody was like, this is what you guys took so long to make? This is trash. The first 2 Crackdowns were actually fire.
Yeah, and then the third one came out. I mean, I didn't play it, but I know it has Terry Crews in it, and I ain't messing with him right now, so.
Horrible.